Hello everybody, this is SoCal Thero. Today I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to install my 3-vehicle car pack. It's been requested from me quite a bit from subscribers and members of the LSPDFR community, so I'm going to make this quick little tutorial video on how I do it. Let's see. Do I have it open? I think I have one open already. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with my pack, sorry, I kind of have like horse throat or something right now. I'm trying to do a lot of things all at once. This is what one of my packs is that's on LSPDFR, and you can always tell because it has my name in there. It says Theros, and then ELS, lore friendly, fictional, sheriff or police or FBI pack, etc., etc., etc. So basically, this is one of my packs here. So you're gonna need one of these. For my case, you're gonna like what I'm gonna show you. You're gonna want all three because I'm gonna put all three of them into my game because I mean they're my vehicles I made, so obviously I want them. So it's not gonna be the same and way to install it if you only take one of them, but I mean, hey, it's pretty much along the same lines. So first, you're gonna want this. You're gonna want the packs. Yes, basically, if we're getting real basic, you need to have a modified GTA 5 game. I use a Steam version. I guess I didn't know this when I made this either. I guess there's a difference between the Steam and then like a CD version of the game. So, and the way you install it. So I do apologize. I don't know how to do the CD version. One of the members of LSPDFR took a look at it and actually figured it out, and he gave me the okay to just pretty much copy what he said and paste it onto the readme file. So I have no idea how that works. If you're not using the Steam version, I do apologize. I can't help you. But just to get going here, like I said, I have my packs downloaded. The other thing you're gonna need is the Steam version of the game. You need OpenIV obviously to put the vehicles into. And also what I like to use, and I think this is where some people get a little misunderstanding here. Excuse me. You need a game config file. At least I do anyways. This is the one that I prefer to use myself personally. And after reading this ×3 population thing and ×5, I think that's what has been causing my game to have the crazy amount of traffic in it. But I'm not positive on that, and I haven't really tested it yet. I just installed the ×3 population right now into a new install. As you can tell from the date on my desktop there, it's past when they did the, what's it called, the Doomsday mod or heist update. So I had to do a lot of re-downloading and updating of my game. But anyways, we're gonna just continue on here. So you're gonna need the game config file and just follow the instructions on where to install it. And then you're gonna need my packs. I do apologize for the way the folder is gonna look because my folder has all of my, oh, there's the game config, has all the working files in it to create it. So it's not gonna look like yours. Like this is what you're used to seeing from mine probably. So I'll try to use one of them, but I'm trying to make this as quick as I can too at the same time. So to get started, you're gonna need to open your OpenIV. I already have done that. Then the first one that you need to do is gonna be the non-add-on meta file change. This vehicle meta file. And in the instructions, I believe I put it in there. No, that's the talk of how to do it. It's probably in one of these. Ah, yeah. Install instructions. So I'm gonna have to skim through it here a little bit. Here it is, right here. The non-add-on vehicle meta goes into update RPF, common, data, level, GTA 5. This is how you get all of your gauge dials to work properly on the police vehicles for the slots that I use that are not add-ons. So like police, police 2, police 3, police 4, police bike, Sheriff 2, you probably get the point from there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to update RPF, what did I say? Common, data, levels. Oh, where are you? There you are. Levels, GTA 5, and there's the vehicles.meta. So what I'm gonna do is first I gotta close the readme because it's getting in my way. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna pull my non-add-on meta and I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, so now that's working. And the reason for that is just because of the police 4 change, because it's an SUV instead. And I think like something else that I have in my vehicles is conflicting with the gauge cluster there. So that's what you do for that one. That's the first one. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the install files within one of them, and then I'm gonna just pretty much pull everything over there because it works the same. So first things first, have the ELS files. These are all the ELS files for the police pack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my computer up. I'm gonna go to where my game is saved. It may or may not be the same as you, because I have an SSD. I don't like to keep my game on my SSD. I'm gonna go into here, into your Grand Theft Auto folder. You're gonna go to ELS, pack default, and you're gonna see another one already. It's the sample one. It says police. It's to kind of give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like for people who are new to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy all of these, and we're gonna paste them into here. This way, ELS recognizes that all of these vehicles use ELS lighting. So to speed this up, the other thing I'm gonna do is, I believe I have all of these. Yeah, I have all of my ELS files in one folder, so I'm just gonna steal them from there for now. I'm not gonna do it for all 3 packs just because that's gonna be really time consuming and make this video way too long, or at least longer than it needs to be. So I'm gonna go back into here, and with the ELS file being installed, that's completely done. I might be shooting myself in the foot here, but I think that's all you have to do within the game folder itself. So I'm going to close that. I might have to open it back up because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But next thing you got to do is the car variation and vehicle meta file for the add-on vehicles. So within my 3 packs, you'll see these folders. Backup of originals is the original vehicle meta and the car variation that come with your game. MP Christmas 2 is what's going to go into MP Christmas 2 and is the add-on. Valentine's 2 is what goes on the Valentine's 2, which is supposed to make the police motorcycle work. I think this is out of date. I think I actually have to put this somewhere else. I haven't had time to test the theory though, because I got accepted into a group, and I haven't been able to put time into it to research it. And then at the bottom is the non-add-on meta that we've already done. At the very top, it says only if you have all 3 packs. So this is the car variation and vehicle meta for all 3 of my vehicle packs. You only want to install this again if you have all 3 of them. If you only have one, or if you have all 3 and you install just these 2, it's not going to work. If you have 2 and you install these 2, it's not going to work. If you have 1 and you install these and it's the same one as in here, then you're fine. But if you have all 3, you can install, or I'm sorry, you can't install these. You have to only install these. The good part though is you only have to do it once. You don't have to do it from the sheriff's pack, the FBI pack, and the police pack. They're all the same. So I'm going to go into here. It says MP Christmas, which it should actually say MP Christmas 2. I'll have to fix that later on. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to your update and OpenIV, X64, DLC packs, MP Christmas 2, DLC, common, data, and here's the first part. See, there's a car variation meta, so you're just going to replace that. Just drag that over and it's replaced. For the vehicles meta, you just continue. Go to levels, GTA 5, and there's the vehicles meta. So I'm going to replace that one. Now, the reason that this doesn't work for people that have the CD version is when you go in game, something updates this folder so it erases everything. So I think maybe the reason you have a problem with it is probably it's being used in MP Christmas 2. I don't know personally where else you can put add-on cars. This is just what I've read online on LSPDFR, and I'm not too fluent in it to know if that's the case or if you can put them somewhere else where maybe it doesn't mess with it. But in the case of how I built it and how I get it to work, I put it into this folder. So that's going to be it for the car variation and vehicle meta files in there. Then we're going to do it for the Valentine's 2 just because that's in the instructions now, because I don't know if that's true or not. We're going to scroll down. There's a MP Valentine's 2 folder. You're going to go to DLC, Common, Data. You're going to go to Levels, GTA 5, and change out the vehicles meta. Again, this may be the problem with the motorcycle and why it doesn't work. I haven't tested it yet to make sure, but we'll see here as time goes on. So now you're done with the vehicle meta and the car variation files. You won't have to do anything else with those. Next is going to be the vehicle files. So what you're going to do is, again, there's an MP Christmas 2 folder here, and these are the add-on cars. So in this case, it's Police 5 or the Chevy Tahoe. So we're going to go here. We're going to look for MP Christmas 2, DLC. Then you're going to go to X64. You're going to go to Levels, GTA 5, Vehicles, Xmas 2 Vehicles.rpf. And then this is where you're going to put the add-on vehicles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the police there, but I'm going to actually go through my actual default one here. Actually, I think it's up here. Yeah. I'm going to go through mine, and I'm actually going to just do all my add-on vehicles right now, just to be done with it. Which will probably end up killing my game, but we'll see. Alright, so we're going to go back to the pack, as you would have it. So that's how you put all the add-on vehicles in there. So if it helps you out, if you have all 3 packs, take all 3 of the MP Christmas 2 folders in the packs and combine them, and then take all of those files and they go right here. The X64 DLC, what the hell was it? DLC, Levels, GTA 5, Xmas 2 Vehicles.rpf, and this is how it'll look in your game. Next, we're going to do the default cars. So again, this is something else that, as you can see, GTA is up to patch day 17 now. I just stick with 14 just because that's where I'm familiar with and where it's worked before. So what you're going to do is exactly the same thing as you did in MP Christmas 2. You're going to go to DLC, X64, Levels, GTA 5, Vehicles, and you're going to have a list of vehicles here. The police vehicles aren't going to be here, which is fine. So what this is telling the game is wherever police vehicles are in the past, override them with whatever is in this one. If there is a police vehicle over here, it's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take the vehicles. These are all, again, police vehicles. So I'm going to take all of the police vehicles and I'm going to drag them into the vehicles.rpf in the patch day 14 folder. Which now you'll start seeing them here, which is fine. What I'm going to do, though, is that's only one pack. I'm going to actually take it from my little pack here and put them all in at the same time so I don't have to do that for all 3 of the packs. Again, if you have all 3 of the packs and it makes it easier for you, everything that says patch day 14, copy it into one folder and then just drag that entire folder's files into the patch day 14 over here. So that should be it. I have not installed my pack in a while, so it might not work, but let's go ahead and go in game here and see if it does. When you go in game, your game might crash just because of how many vehicles you're changing. I mean, you are actually changing 23 vehicles in the game and about, I want to say, 3 data meta files, so it might crash on the first try. Because it's just got so much new stuff it's trying to load in. And if my game does crash, well, I'll kind of try to catch where it crashes, and I'll kind of help you out with troubleshooting if it's a vehicle pack thing or a script thing. So you're gonna go into your loading menus here. Drink some water while I'm waiting. It's loading the story mode. You'll probably see a lot of my scripts pop up here that I'm using right now too, which is fine. See if it crashes. This is probably where it would crash if it does it. Yep, there it goes. It's crashing. So the game crashed. At that crash point, it's usually a script issue. But since I just installed vehicles, I'm going to assume that it's possibly all the vehicles being installed. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit out, and I'm going to try it again to see if it does it again. There's a thing, too, where every now and then it doesn't load the data files correctly, and it'll just crash itself out. All you do is you try to go back in again, and it should work. If it doesn't work, like I'm thinking it's not going to, which it might be a reason for it, I need to pull. If it stops at that spot, the reason that it's doing that is because the car variation and the vehicle meta files, there's something wrong with them. There might be a missing open bracket, there might be a missing line in there, it could be any number of things. But if it crashes a second time in that same spot where it hasn't started loading in scripts, then it's more than likely, and your game was working before with scripts, it's more than likely the vehicle meta or the car variation file. I've heard some complaints about how people's games are not loading in from it, so it may be an outdated file that I never updated when I did my 3 updates. So we're gonna see right now, as I record a tutorial video, if it does. Now, if your game loads up with all the scripts loading up on the screen, then that's fine. It's working fine. But then if the scripts are done loading and your game crashes, that's a vehicle. There's a problem with the vehicle when it does that. So we're waiting right now to see. Okay, so it was just, what happened was it was just like, oh my god, you threw all this new stuff at me and I don't know what to do. So when you start seeing your plugins loading in, like it's showing right now, bait car, EUP, keep the fucking door open, all that stuff, that means that all of your scripts and your data files, oh, we're gonna get a different crash. That's new. Oh, my trainer crashed. That's new. Of course, that's gonna happen when I'm recording. I've never seen that one, but okay. But basically, if the game didn't load up from that point, just to continue on with the tutorial, that means that there's a problem with the vehicle, and it's not your fault. It's the modeler's fault because they didn't test their model. And it happens. That happens to me all the time.
Why
like,
you
I'll
got
forget
to make all that racket?
This damn ant, I swear. Let's go outside. So, I mean, that's if your game crashes before you, like after your scripts load up, but before the game starts up like this, that means there's a problem with the vehicle model. It's not your fault, and unfortunately, it's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is tell the author that it's not working. Unfortunately, my trainer crashed though, so that's not cool. I hate to do this to you, but I'm gonna actually restart my game and see if I get the trainer to work again. That was just weird. That's something that has never happened before to my game. So we're gonna take another look here and see if it does it again. I'm hoping it was just like a one-off case thing where it happens. And also, I'm gonna do my best not to edit this video, so you guys can see that everything I go through and everything I'm doing to troubleshoot and get it to work is what I have to do, and you don't think I just edited it out and you guys won't see it. Like, oh, hey, he was having a problem and then he just didn't show it on the screen because he didn't want us to see it. No, I'm gonna try to keep this recording going the entire time. You can see my game load up, which is obviously the 3rd time, and see that the game, like, see what I do to troubleshoot and fix anything that I might come across when installing my vehicle pack. So again, it's getting to here. When it gets to loading up and populating game world, if that crashes, that means it's a vehicle or car variation data file, or it's a script that's not working properly, which could be a case too, because like I said, Rockstar just updated Grand Theft Auto with that new Doomsday heist. But when you see all these plugins coming up, all your scripts loading in, that means your scripts are fine, your data files are fine, and your game's gonna load in. But if it crashes, like it just, what is the problem with my trainer? Trainer VASI ID, okay. There's a problem with the trainer. Yep, it's gonna kill my game. Thank you. Alright, so like I said, I'm not going to edit this out. You're going to actually see me try to troubleshoot my game right now. For some reason, my trainer does not want to work anymore. And it's probably the install location I put it in. So we're going to take it out. Let's see. I think it's under MISC, or no, it's under main mods. There we go, trainer V. README, because I obviously installed it incorrectly. Just to speed up the video. Oh, maybe I didn't put script hook V in. That might be a problem. Alright, let's do the two trainers. Trainer V's. Okay, so they're back in. Script hook. We're gonna put these two in. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what happened. Let me look at my script hook here. Script hook V is, no, it's right. Okay, it's the most up to date. What about the input 8? That is completely out of date. That might be the reason why. Let's try that again. Oh wait, no, that's not out of date actually. Okay, and scripthookv.net. We're gonna look at this one too. I keep both of them. I have both. And of course, there's no install instructions. Thank you. Oh man. Okay, well, we're gonna just roll with it and hope it works. If not, I might have to edit the video just to help you guys out. If I do edit the video, I will tell you what I edited out, so it's not just like, hey, what, he all of a sudden magically fixed it. Okay, my game seems to have decided to load it. It just decided to have 2 freak accidents that it's never had before. So now, as you can see, I have a trainer. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the peds and all the ambient background noise here that we don't need. And you can see we are in game as Franklin. I will not edit the video, so what you saw of that quietness and no talking, that was actually what it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to vehicle spawning. We're going to see if the vehicles work. So first we're going to do all the non-add-ons. Well, we're not going to do all of them. We'll just see if one of them works. Police cruiser. Yep, there it is. And look at that. ELS works on it. Perfect. Yep, it is working. Ooh, needs some edits to it though. Alright. So that works. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do an add-on vehicle. Do something that's not a police vehicle, because I was working with the police pack and I don't want you guys to think that that's the only one that's good. As I hear a vehicle pull up by me. Thank you. Alright, we'll do Sheriff 3. There it is, add-on vehicle. And ELS works. There you have it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you're thinking, hey, but what about your scripts and stuff? Here we go. Load my EUP character in. Let's do LSPD, and then we'll force duty, which might cause my game to do a bunch of new stuff because it hasn't been used yet since I've updated it. Yeah, traffic policer has a issue right now. It's not up to date, so that's gonna come up. But luckily, it closes itself down, which is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see, yeah, that's actually a pretty sweet screenshot. I'm gonna steal that one.
Attention Unit 1, Lincoln 18. Citizens reporting solicitation in Chamberlain Hills.
So, as you can see, you got a add-on vehicle sitting there, and you got a non-add-on vehicle sitting there that both work. And yeah, that's basically how you install my vehicle packs. Again, this is for when you have all three. If you have only one or two, you're gonna have to be, well, if you have one, it's not too hard because I have car variation and vehicle meta there for that specific pack. But if you have two of them, unfortunately, you're gonna have to be pretty familiar with vehicle metas and car variations to get it to work properly. And I really can't make the file, like, I can't make the file for you because then there's so many variations I gotta make, and then the file gets bigger, and then it takes you longer to download, and LSPDFR won't allow me to have it. So that's the whole reason behind that. Let me take this screenshot real quick because that is pretty cool. But yeah, again, I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them when I can. I am going out of town. That's what I meant about I'm going to be pretty busy and it's going to be hard to do all these videos, but I will answer them upon my return, or if I can see them from where I'm going. I said out of town. I should say actually out of country. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope again this helps you out, and I will see you in my next video.